So I'm backstage at the Manchester Academy with Rocky and Ross from the Driver Era.
Oh,
Thank you so much for being here.
yeah.
I know you've had a bit of a nightmare coming over from Dublin, some bags and suitcases and all sorts of things. So glad you made it.
Yeah, we made it. It's been good.
So how does it feel being on tour again? Like a lot of the fans I was talking to out there, they have had tickets from like 2019.
Yeah.
So like, how's it been on the road again?
It's been great, honestly. It's taken us a long time to fulfill this European tour.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, like the tickets were up on sale in 2019, but then COVID happened. But we finally made it, and it's been great. And I've been really loving this portion of the tour. It's been super fun.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like basically every show since we left the States has been pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
Like just going from Japan to Australia to New Zealand to UK. You're like, wow, it's pretty dope.
Mm-hmm. Well, so this is the last date of your UK and Ireland leg.
Yeah.
Where has been like your favourite show to play so far?
I thought Ireland was pretty sick actually.
Yeah, Dublin probably.
Uh, Shepherd's Bush was dope.
Yeah, that was cool.
Is that Birmingham?
That's London.
Oh, London.
Just because it's quite an iconic venue, so
Mhm.
that was pretty cool.
Yeah, and 2 nights there.
Yeah, 2 nights there was really fun. But honestly, everywhere's been like pretty great.
Yeah.
Oh, Glasgow was super fun.
Yeah, that venue was cool.
Yeah.
I was gonna say in Glasgow you played Sex on Fire.
Yeah.
You seem like you do a lot of covers. Is there any covers that like you've never done before? Or is there one that like you would love to do?
Definitely. I have a whole list of covers actually on my phone that I would love to play.
I think we should. I remember you saying this a while ago.
Huh.
But we should do that fucking. Everybody wants to
Oh
rule the-
yeah.
Yeah, everybody wants to rule the world.
Yeah, you know how
Bun, bun,
Eric uses that to check the PA. I feel like it's just asking for it.
I know. I've always loved that song, man. So
We can
good.
hit that easy.
Oh yeah,
Easy
dude.
with fucking.
Just whack it out tonight.
We honestly could if we needed to, we could.
Well, I know you're a fan of the impromptu covers. I seen in Birmingham you did the Austin and Ali
Yeah,
theme tune.
yeah.
That was so great because a lot of people, I feel like there might be some people who are like weird about past career things, but you're good with that.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of how it's like everything matters and how we got to this point, and there's no point in being like, I'm only appreciative of all the wonderful things that I've been able to experience throughout my career, and it's all positive. It's all positive. I think if you neglect those parts of your past, then it's like negative. But for me, for me, it's all positive. It's like it was a wonderful experience, and I'm happy to be here now. It's great.
Mm-hmm. So you see when you return as well, do you get to see like much of the city that you're in, or is it sort of just like go?
You have to kind of make an effort to see the city,
Yeah.
which we pretty much actively do. Like, for instance, like most of today, like every chance that I have, I'll walk around the streets and just try to get a sense of what Manchester's all about.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a really cool city. I really like Manchester.
Mm-hmm.
But you do have your commitments to like sound check, meet and greet, the show, and everything. So it just depends.
In Ireland, I went to the Jameson distillery.
Oh, did you?
Was it cool?
Yeah, it's like honestly, they like it was all done pretty well. But the crazy thing is, it's like from like the 1700s or whatever. This guy like started making whiskey. Wow, and his name was Jameson. But you're just like, and they do. Honestly, you forget how big Jameson actually is.
Mhm.
It's huge.
Oh yeah.
Do you get a lot of free samples in that one?
They had like different like 3 different of their barrel types, and you like try each one.
Mm.
It's pretty cool.
That's good. So, well, it's not a place to go to get rode off.
Get rode off.
Sorry, that's an Irish term.
What is it?
Get very drunk.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I'll see if you're looking for that. Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, whiskey. Yeah.
Well, if you were gonna write, a lot of people were saying a song from the new album that they're really excited to hear tonight is Malibu.
Yeah.
If you were gonna write a song about a place that you've been on your UK and Ireland tour, what would it be?
Ireland.
I feel like it would be like something like
Would it be Dublin?
Dublin or Scotland, probably.
Yeah. I mean, I guess like in London is always like kind of like what's the word, like
Famous.
yeah, like
Iconic?
if you're in like if you're from the US, like it's like
London
England.
calling.
Yeah, that's
You
the
know,
most like yeah, and I guess Ireland's like pretty close as well.
Yeah.
But any of those places,
Right, like a script-esque song.
yeah, we just write about the UK.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Ireland technically isn't the UK though.
UK plus Ireland.
Yeah, there you
Well done.
go.
I can see the cogs turning now.
Yeah. It's like, the song is finished.
Ready
It's
to go.
already written.
Ready to go. It's going tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the summer mixtape, the new album, it's very diverse. It definitely, yeah, get the plug. It definitely feels very effortless, and it was all like pretty much all written and produced by you two. Was there any like challenges that came from doing it all yourselves, basically?
Yeah, I think the main challenge was just the pressure to get it done from like some of the people on the business side, because we knew we were going to do this big tour and we wanted to have music out to support it. So I think that was like the main challenge, was just like get it all done, because the fact that we're doing it all ourselves is like there's just a lot to do.
Yeah.
But as far as like creativity and execution, like we don't really have a problem with that. Like we can write a song in a day, no problem.
Yeah, honestly, like leading up to like the last couple weeks before we like finished it, definitely was a lot going on. Rehearsals, he was going to Toronto, like just a bunch of like a lot, and that's probably the main. That was the main like, all right, let's fucking do that. But
Yeah,
that,
just time.
yeah, but I mean, pretty chill.
Yeah.
Which one from the new album do you think has translated the best live? Like what ones do you sort of feel the most like the vibe from the audience?
Keep moving forward.
Yeah. It gets the crowd really going. It gets them jumping
Yeah.
and singing, which is really nice. Kind of has that more upbeat, like kind of disco sensibility to it.
Honestly, Malibu is tight too, because we do like some like, we have like some fun moments in there. We kind of like add a little extra flair.
Yeah. We end it with like a samba
and,
vibe kind of thing. It's really fun.
yeah, Fantasy's been cool too.
Fantasy seems to get stuck in everyone's head,
Yeah.
which is always a good sign. Like you hear like our crew members running around like just singing it, so that's pretty fun. Yeah.
Someone started saying that to people as I'm walking along.
Whisper in my ear.
Don't people are gonna pull that clip for like ASMR?
Oh yeah.
Hey, I was gonna ask as well about like the fantasy music video. So it's like really cinematic and everything. What was the sort of inspiration behind coming up with that one? Like it fits the song so well, but at the same time it's so like different.
Yeah. Well, we've done the majority of our music videos with the Driver Era with our cousin Gordy, and also Ryland, who's kind of like the third member of the Driver Era. He's our little brother. He pretty much oversees and executive produces everything, and then for this particular video, Gordy was at the helm with the concept, and we were just like on tour in Kansas City, and they found that beautiful Victorian mansion, and it was like able to be rented out, so we just rented it out and found some people that wanted to be in the video, rented the camera gear, and just like, but it was mostly Gordy that came up with that idea and executed it very well.
Sounds like he's your serious, just go with the flow type of guy.
Sometimes it's a balance between like, you know, what is worth all the attention and meticulous energy, or is this worth like handing it over to someone else who's maybe has the expertise to handle it. So it's just like a balancing act, I guess, in that way with the Driver Era.
I know you've mentioned a few times. I know you work a lot with family. Obviously, he's your brothers. I'm sure you get asked this all the time, but like I come from a big family. I know if it was me and my sisters, we would be pulling absolute lumps out of each other. So how do you sort of balance like the family relationship and the working relationship? Do you just not fall out that often?
Do we not what?
You don't fall out, like get in arguments?
Not really. I
mean, I hear people sometimes when they're talking about like with their friends who are like, yeah, we had a falling out, and then like they're like it's a thing. Like I haven't had a falling out with with one human.
Yeah, not really.
So like maybe I don't know. I think we're good at like avoiding too much bullshit maybe. And like honestly, we've always like I feel like we ended up doing this thing because we've always kind of like I don't know had similar interests. Obviously musically, and then just like perspective on life and all that. So yeah, it's like I'm not too worried.
No, I think we get along really great, and we're just happy to be able to experience this with family, honestly, because then you don't have to like. It's nice to bring a piece of home with you on this journey because otherwise it'd be quite lonely.
Yeah.
So I think the pros outweigh the cons, and I think we're just aware of that, you know.
Yeah, it's true that no one knows you as well as your siblings.
Yeah, and you know that's good and bad because like siblings can definitely push buttons that other people don't even know are there. And then on the flip side of that, though, you know you have like real genuine support and brotherhood and camaraderie and
Squadron.
Yeah. Like when we go out, like I know he's got my back. He knows I have his back.
Yeah,
Like
anytime
we're,
like
you know,
a
we're
bar
unit.
fight breaks out, like we always got each other.
Yeah.
You just get into bar fights frequently?
All the time.
Every night?
No,
We're too soft.
it's like it's the same thing. It's like if you're getting into a bunch of bar fights,
If we did
you're half
that-
the problem.
Yeah, no, literally. It takes
I don't get
it
we
takes
don't
two
get
to
bar
tango.
fights, yo.
It takes two to tango. But if we did get into a bar fight, I guarantee you that you don't want to fight us.
Yeah,
I don't think you want to fight.
growing up, like a bunch of brothers sharing a room.
Yeah. We used to
Kick
fight
ass.
each other, but we don't fight strangers.
Yeah.
Because Rocky's right. You have to be half the problem in order to find yourself in a
Yeah,
fight.
like,
You gotta
for
be
get in that
straight up.
situation.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you're all very excited tonight. I know you've had a crazy day. One final thing before we go. Apart from tonight's show in Manchester, obviously, what date coming up? I know you're going to Europe next. What date coming up or what city are you most excited for next?
The next two actually are going to be quite special. We're going to
Where?
Utrecht, which is just outside of Amsterdam.
We haven't been there, right?
We've never been there, so that should be fun.
That's pretty sick.
And then we go to Paris, and I love Paris.
Yeah, Paris.
So those two coming up are going to be really, really special.
That'll be unbelievable.
Huh?
It'll be unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
for
feel
sure.
like Poland's always like,
Surprising.
yeah, you're like, when we have a sold out show in Poland.
Two.
2 sold out shows in Poland.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of cool.
Well, good luck. Good things
Thank you.
ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for hanging with us.